Hello FlossTube, Stacy here, and today is actually Christmas, even though I won't be posting this video until I finish one more stitch, but fingers crossed before New Year's, we shall see. But this is season 1, 2018, episode 12, December, and today is actually Christmas. And I'm a firm believer that anything you do on Christmas should be done in your pajamas. Hence, which you probably can't see, pajamas. So I am in my pajamas. And I have been in them all day. I went to my parents' house, we did the present thing and all of that, and I was in my pajamas then as well. And I drove over there in my pajamas, and I drove back in my pajamas. The stitches that I'm showing you today are all finishes, pretty much, and they are all gifts. So that's the reason I couldn't show them on previous FlossTube videos. So the first one, all of these gifts are for my coworkers. So, other hairstylists. The first one, which is not quite finished, I still need to do the backing on it, but it will be framed in this little hoop. All of these also are from Awesome Pattern Studio. It's a Etsy shop online, and you can get those patterns in PDF format. They're pretty cheap and they're really cool. So this one is for my boss, and she is a Leo, which is a lion. A lot of oranges, yellow colors in it. Here is the stitch log on it. I always time my stitches and stuff. You can see down there at the bottom. So this one is for her, and some people are interested in how the back looks. The back of mine are pretty similar to the front. So because I'm kind of OCD about knowing where my thread is in the back as well as in the front, and I take the shortest distance between my stitches, so that way I use the least floss possible. So this is the only one that you'll be able to see the back on, because the others are completely framed. But this is Leo. Next, I have another that is a zodiac sign, and it's Libra. This one is, again, all these are for coworkers. So here's the stitch log for Libra. It is also a finished one with the felt on the back. And this is Libra, which is the scales. I did a couple of substitutions on this one just because the colors that it called for were not as vibrant as what I thought it should be. So I changed just a couple of things on this one. but this is on 18 count black Aida. The others are on 18 count white Aida. And this is for a coworker. Her favorite animal is a cat, and you guys know that I am not a cat person, but guess what? This one is really pretty. So all the animal patterns on Awesome Pattern Studio most of them are the mandala style. So this is Mandala Cat, and it's kind of pastel-y colors, which I really like, but that's really pretty cat pattern. Like I said, I just started it today, so all I have is this. Just the cream color and then kind of a very light champagne color. That's all that I've done on it. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, and I have already warned all my coworkers that they are getting their gifts for New Year's. So I don't even know if they're Christmas gifts or if they're New Year's gifts, but that's what's happening. And I have already told them all, and once they see what their gift is, they will understand probably. They better understand. Anyways, they will understand why it took me so long to do them. I've been working on these since September, early October or late September. I don't really remember. But this one, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get it done in 1 week and they'll all be done and they can all have their gifts at once. So the others, that's the only one I have left. The others are finished. Another animal, it's an elephant, and it is also the mandala style. So Mandala Elephant is what it's called. Again, everything on this video today is from Awesome Pattern Studio, which you can find on Etsy, and it's a downloadable PDF file in 5 different forms, I think it is. Yeah, 5 different forms. But it's a downloadable, super cheap, but really pretty patterns. And this one is finished. It has the felt on the back and everything. And so elephant is her favorite animal. I have done color substitutions on these. The only color substitution I did on this was for this color right here, this kind of bluish gray color. The color that it called for was 414, which is just a flat gray. It doesn't have really a whole lot of blue tones. So in order to make it more like the photo of what it was supposed to be, I switched it and changed it to number 931, which had more of the blue tones to it. So that was the substitution I did on this one. Very pretty elephant. So those were the 2 animals that I got. See, I texted all of them and asked them what their zodiac sign was and what their favorite animal was. And they got back to me on it, and then I picked my patterns from that. For a coworker that her favorite animal was a turtle, and the only turtle patterns I found on Awesome Pattern Studio were sea turtles. And so I didn't want to take the chance of doing a sea turtle if what she really likes is a regular turtle. So, and then I asked, of course, the zodiac sign, and she didn't know it. So why would I stitch her zodiac sign if she's probably not going to care about that? So she found out what her zodiac sign was so that she could tell me, but she did not know it to begin with, so she probably wouldn't enjoy a stitched zodiac. So since we're all hairstylists, hers is different. As you can see, it's in an 11 by 14 frame, and instead of the hoop frame. And since we're hairstylists, what I did was this. Rather than do a sea turtle or something like that, I just kind of took the safe route. And of course this one's larger, and it took me the most time because it is larger. I did some substitutions on this as well, but the substitutions I did on this were for these cherries, these leaves right here. I used a variegated floss instead of doing a checkered look, which is what the pattern called for. The pattern called for like purple and blue, every other stitch a different color. So it looked like a checkerboard. Same thing with this leaf right here. So what I did instead was I used a variegated floss, so that way it kind of had a color melt effect instead of a checkered effect. So there is that one, and that's called, if you go to Awesome Pattern Studio and you want to find that one, it's called Girl Abstraction is the name of the pattern. And here is my stitch log on it. Of course that one took the longest time because it's the largest. So, Merry Christmas. By the time I post this video, it will be Merry Belated Christmas. And I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday and that you stayed in your pajamas all day long. Yes. And, did you miss that? You want to see it again? Okay. Anyways, I will insert a picture of the cat here. Hey guys, I finished the cat, so I wanted to show it to you. This is a different day, but I'm still in pajamas. It's still a pajama video. Here is the cat that I finished. None of these patterns that I showed have back stitching really, except a little bit of back stitching in the eyes. I was cold, so I put this on. A little bit of back stitching in the eyes of the elephant. But me not being a cat person, this one was actually my favorite. I think it's the prettiest colors going on in this one. So I just wanted to show off the last one that I finished. It's completely finished. And today is January 3rd. So I did it in almost a week. It's like a week and a couple of days. So here's that one. Thank you so much for watching. This is the last episode for 2018. I hope that you enjoyed my first season. And in about a month, I will have been on YouTube for a year. So thank you all so much for your support. I really do enjoy making these videos and I hope to continue. So we will see what happens in 2019. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, where I also put all of my stitchy things and all of my crafty things. I don't get personal on there. And it is Stacy Noel CP. I will see you in the new year. Bye.